Hey guys, this is Dave with Moniology. Hope everyone is having a great day. Today's Tuesday, October 17, 2017, and we're going to do a special review of some of the hottest names that I'm looking at and personally invested in. So let's have a look at what we've got going on today. Alright, so we'll start with INPX, INPX. This is one of those AI plays where we like this one a lot. It broke out of a downtrend that it's been in basically since May of this year, but MACDs have started to curl back towards zero. We broke out of this on very high volume. Now you can't see this here. I'm going to try to zoom in. There is a symmetrical triangle pattern that's also very bullish that it's breaking out of right now. So our first price target is around that 58 to 60 zone. We think this is going much higher, likely towards 120, possibly as high as about 250. So this is one that the MACD, the RSI is now above extreme oversold levels. That's not to suggest it can't go back lower, but because something that's very oversold is oversold for likely a very good reason. Bottom line is this one looks like it's ready to move higher very soon. Next on the list is MYSZ Inc. And this one also looks very, very good. Look at the high volume spikes that it's had over the last couple of months. So basically anytime we've had a big move, it's been high volume, and then it's would sell off and low volume, then big move. So that suggests that this is starting to be accumulated. We really like the fact that its MACDs are at basically all-time highs since this has been recorded. And for those who are momentum investors, this is not yet a buy until it gets above this 97 to a dollar range. But for us, we like this opportunity. We got in with a short small position, and we'll continue to add if this were to break out above a dollar. We like the fact that it's scrolling towards above 30 on the weekly RSI, which is very constructive. And again, should this break above a dollar, this can spike very quickly towards $2, not much higher. Keep an eye on MYSZ. Next on the list is AVIR, AVIR Therapeutics. This is creating a rounding base that's very, very positive, where the spikes are coming on very strong volume, and we think that this is going to move very soon. A buck is the first target, a buck 50 is the second target. I'm reading through Antonio Costa. He mentioned that this might be a play tied to NEOT, which is on a list, and we've been long that one. We'll cover that in a moment. But if this is indeed tied to it on a fundamental level, then this may yet move faster than NEOT did. And so anyway, long term, this is a very, very nice target of 1 to 150, and it might move higher yet. So keep an eye on AVIR. Next on the list is RXI Pharmaceuticals, RXII. This has been in a downtrend since 2014, but signs are pointing that this downtrend is about to end. And although when these downtrends end, there's pretty big volatility that can happen, the one thing I like is the MACDs are curling back above zero. RSI is showing strong momentum. It's broken out of this downtrend already. And for us, we just initiate a position along at around 56. Should this break around 60 level, this can move fast towards 125. But if there is a fundamental development that's causing this move, you definitely want to ride this, because the downtrend has been nasty. The uptrend can be very, very pretty. Next on the list is NEOT, NEOT. This is one that we got very lucky on. We added, we bought long yesterday at 54 cents, and now it's at 126, hit a high at 142. So very nice move so far. Wouldn't be surprised to see some resistance here, but if this breaks higher, as we think it will, because MACDs and volume are really riding high, we think that, and RSI has still some room to run. I think this is going to hit $2 to $3 in the coming days. So if you haven't bought yet, you may not want to get in at this point, but it still has some potential very nice upside. MBVX Therapeutics, MBVX. This is one that's building a very, very interesting base with MACDs now firmly above zero. We like this one. There might be some development that's causing things to move on very nice volume. We likely will be adding this name tomorrow on the 18th. So want to have this on your radar. Next on the list is Heat Biologics, HTBX. Another one that's starting to break above its middle Bollinger Band and build another solid base above that level. MACDs are firmly above zero. Money flows moving in a positive direction. Although we sold below, traded below the 50 on the weekly RSI, any move to the upside in price will break that to the upside, and we think that $1 to $2 is definitely in the cards for HTBX. Next on the list is Amplified Biosciences, APHB, one we've been pointing out for a while now. It's been basing from basically about 60 to a dollar for the last couple of months, and now it's starting to really find some legs. It's firmly above the middle Bollinger Band. Our first price target, about 150, is soon to be hit, followed by 312. So it's got some very nice upside. MACDs are at 3-year highs, which is a very, very bullish development. And so something's going on here, and you want to be part of this play. Next on the list is Mankind, MNKD. This one is not. We got stopped out of this play, and we actually had right over here, and we missed out on this huge rally. It's been rather disappointing, but kudos to the longs. Bottom line is, it's consolidating here. If it can hold the 5 level, as it appears that it may do, expect to see 10. But if it pulls back, great. There's opportunity to add long. So anyway, not one that we're getting into right now, but one that you want to have on your radar. NURO, Neurometrics, is one that is still firmly below the buy point of 250, but it's starting to show some RSI divergence, positive divergence, where it's breaking above 30, whereas the price is still below the 250 level. MACDs are now firmly above zero, so wouldn't be surprised to see a nice move rally towards 250. If it breaks above that, that's your sign that on a longer term basis, this one's ready to move. Next on the list is one that we own, OWC Pharmaceutical Research. This is a cannabis biopharma stock, and so it's a penny stock, but it's finally broke out of its downtrend. We kind of bought in over here around the 50 level. It spiked to 85, and then we've been adding and riding this wave down. We really like the fundamental story. If this can break above that 48 level here, which coincides with the 50 and the 200 weekly EMAs, then this can really, really run fast. You saw how fast it ran from 0.003 to 323. Well, it has that sort of potential. MACDs are certainly starting to move, and we likely will be adding in the coming days. Last on this list is Osana Pharma, ZSAN. It's having a trouble breaking above $1, but its RSI has been building positive divergence. So if it can hold this 40 level, it's possible that this is just another shakeout move. The MACDs are starting to curl above zero. The volume is very nice on the up move. So a break above $1, certainly a break above 110 likely sends shares much higher and very soon. So if you don't want to buy this one yet, wait to buy above $1. Otherwise, it's a fairly good buy here with a stop loss. I would say about 85 cents here. And finally, we're going to do a special play here, precious metals. There's one name that really jumped out on a fundamental basis here, and so we're just going to briefly cover that. That's Platinum Group Metals. Now, for those of you who don't know, we've owned this on a fundamental basis as a core holding for 5 years, and we got really, really hit hard. So there's a lot of it's a sore subject in our household, but bottom line is this is something changed yesterday, and you definitely want to be aware of that. They made an agreement basically with the largest or one of the largest platinum miners in the world, and it looks like they basically no longer have any more debt. Now they have a strategic partner that will hopefully set this terrible management straight. But bottom line is, look at this. If this breaks above the 50 level, MACD's curling, this can have significant upside, likely with a first target of $1. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. For those of you who are new to us, please do follow us on StockTwits and on Twitter at Moniology. Do subscribe to our videos on YouTube. And finally, Patreon is a place that we're starting a campaign. It's kind of like Kickstarter for artists. It allows you to support the work that we do. It allows you to help us create better content more often, and it'll give you exclusive content. There'll be a link in the show notes, so please check us out. $10 a month will go a long way. We're looking to get 500 subscribers, and we really appreciate your support. Thanks, guys, and have yourself a great day.